It has officially come to my attention that yesterday, former UFC fighter Anthony Rumble Johnson passed away at the age of 38. This shit hit me hard because he passed away yesterday, and of course, I wasn't all over social media because, for those who don't know, my birthday was yesterday. I turned 22. So, yeah, I didn't pay it. I wasn't really on social media like that because I had a couple family members over, and this shit hit hard for me because I do remember watching him fight as a teenager. I remember the first time I watched him in the UFC and the last time I watched him. I pretty much watched all of his fights, almost all of his fights. His knockout over Teixeira, his fights with Daniel Cormier. The dream fight of mine of his was him going up against Roy Jones Jr. Obviously, that never happened, and it will never happen. And I also just recently found out that he was supposed to fight for the title. He was supposed to fight for a championship, and that also will never happen. Yeah. This is pretty emotional for me because this is somebody that I grew up watching. This is somebody that I really looked up to. Anthony Rumble Johnson was not just an MMA fighter. He wasn't just a performer or an entertainer. He was a figure. He was a personality in MMA that you don't see too often. As a longtime MMA fan, this is a very hard. This is very hard for me, y'all. Because, I was just watching a couple of his fights over the weekend, and I was just thinking to myself, man, bro, I cannot wait to watch him fight again. Sadly, I won't be able to. And another thing I just found out, he also had a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Never heard of it. I think it's some sort of cancer, but it is some sort of disease that he had, and he lost the battle with it. Yeah. This shit sucks. Really sucks. So, to the family and friends of Anthony Rumble Johnson, my condolences go to you all. And I know this is very hard. It's not just hard for his family and friends. This is hard for the UFC. It's hard for Bellator. It's hard for the whole sport of MMA because Rumble was a talented individual who did what he loved. Although there was a time, like after he fought Daniel Cormier, he felt like he didn't want to do it no more, but he recently got back into it, and I was looking forward to watching him fight again. I've only watched him fight live about 4 times, I believe. I've only watched him fight live 4 times. By live, I mean watch him on TV, not in audience. Shit. Where am I going to get the money for tickets? But, yeah. It's just tough. It really is. So, rest in peace, Anthony Rumble Johnson. You were one of my favorite MMA fighters to watch. Loved watching you perform. I love being entertained by you. see you again in the afterlife, hopefully. Why did I say see you again? It's like I knew. Well, I kind of did know because there's so much I related to him, you know? Me and him kind of had the same characteristics because as someone who's been into the sport for a while, you start to get connected to certain fighters that you watch, and Anthony Rumble Johnson was one of those fighters. Yeah. Yeah, this shit is sad. It's really sad because this hit me hard, y'all. It really did. So, that's all I gotta say about that. See y'all in the next video.